this special edition of Money SOS, where we're looking at the issue of pocket money. How much should you give your kids, if any? And also, how can we encourage our kids to save some of that money? Well, this is what you've been putting, Kerry, to your social media followers. What have they been saying to you?
Well, we've had lots and lots of questions through about this, but the main question is how much pocket money is appropriate to give our children, but also can that pocket money play a role in teaching our kids how to budget and save money?
What a great question, because it's not all about spending, isn't it? Sweets and toys, it's actually teaching them a lesson, or it can be.
Yeah. Pocket money can be a great tool for helping children learn the value of money and teaching them how to save and budget for things they want. There's no set ideal amount to give your child. This all comes down to your beliefs around money. So consider your budget and what you can afford to give them.
I think that's really key to remember what you can afford to give your kids, because I was never given any money, pocket money as a child, and I think I did all right. But actually we asked some parents in a poll and they told us that they thought a right amount for under 11s was about £4 to £5 a week, and for 16 to 18-year-olds it was just under £10 a week, which is £40 a month. That's a lot more than I ever got.
Oh my goodness.
Which was nothing.
I give the boys £10 a month, but for that money they also have to make sure their bedrooms are tidy, they have to empty the dishwasher, and they have to feed the dog as well. But what I want to know is it good to link chores with pocket money?
Teaching a child they need to earn money by doing simple household chores is a great way to set them up for what's to come later in life. If a child feels they've earned their money, they're more likely to appreciate the value of money and think more carefully about how they choose to spend it.
Which leads me nicely on to the part about how do you get your kids to save some of that pocket money. How do you get your kids to save? Any tips and tricks you've got for us?
Well, I think because our kids are a little bit older, they're saving up for more kind of high-end products that are more expensive. Once the kids have saved up for an item they are wanting, we actually go into a store and we physically buy it there to make a kind of event out of it. So it's, I don't know, I feel like they get more gratification from that than it just arriving on our doorstep the next day, because lots of people actually were asking about that, and they said in a world where we can all get everything in an instant, because we can do now, how can parents teach their kids about the concept of delayed gratification and saving up for meaningful purchases instead of just immediate online spending?
Great question. I think some of us adults struggle with that, Tony, so what advice do you have for us as well?
Yeah. Talking to your children openly about saving money and discussing what they like to use it for can really help to teach them the importance of saving. Highlighting that they have a choice to spend their money now or put some aside for something bigger later. It can be as simple as creating a savings chart so they can see their money grow.
Which is where a bank account would be, I guess, really helpful, especially alongside a savings account. But of course, in a digital world, it makes it so much easier to spend.
Exactly. So then, is a bank account good for saving habits or is it not?
That's a really good question, and actually there's different options that people can go for. But Tony, what do you think? A bank account can help?
There are many child-specific bank accounts out there that really help children to learn the value of money and encourage them to save in a fun way, like the Lloyds Bank Smart Start account for children aged between 11 and 15. They can rename the savings account after the things they're putting money aside for, whether it's new trainers or holiday spending money. This can keep them on track and teach them that saving up for something takes time.
Fantastic. Tony, thank you so much. Kerry, thank you. And of course, thank you to all your social media followers.
Oh, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you both.